Hey. Is this not the greatest bass break? We're talking like, is it a solo? Is it a bass line?
It's the greatest bass break of all time.
And because the bass joined in with the horns, I mean, it's truly a horn break.
Yeah.
But because the bass is there, we're claiming it.
And you were asking me, like, when's the first time I learned this, or my first experience of playing it, and it was horrific. Was it
really?
It was horrific, yeah, because I'd come from a background, but this was when I was like 18, 19 years old, first out there playing professionally, hadn't listened to any Stevie Wonder, hadn't listened to, you know, songs in the key of life, nothing, right? So completely inexperienced. I've been listening to like Satriani and Vai and Van Halen for years. And I was on this gig, it was a reading gig, and I'm like, oh, wicked, Steve, I've heard of this, I've heard.
Yeah, playing the verse, chorus. You're like, oh, okay, not too bad. And that chorus line is...
And then I'm kind of like reading through, and then I just see this monstrosity of ink on the page, and I'm like, holy crap.
And you're getting closer to it?
Yeah, I'm
like
getting
it's
closer.
Coming.
Yeah,
it's coming.
It's like bobbing around in the water, you know, when you're swimming, and you see like a fin in the water just going towards it. That was the vibe.
When the fin came towards you, what happened? Did the shark eat you?
Oh, it ate me, yeah. It was a freaking bloodbath. It was a bloodbath, yeah. And the key to learning this line is knowing the fingerings. You almost use 2 fingers to play the entire thing.
That's right.
Almost. The entire thing. We're going to show you what that is today. So getting the fingerings down, and then the rhythms as well, but just breaking it down into individual pieces first. And you said earlier, that each bar is like a masterclass in itself of bass language.
Yeah, and I think truly each bar is a masterpiece. I think each singular bar of this riff could be used to build a whole song on the bass line. And I mean, ready to do it?
Yeah.
It's just B pentatonic, first of all, right? So, and if we're gonna do it this way, like Stevie does, think about it this way. We're gonna play a root, second, slide to the third, 5th, 6th, octave. That's the shape that I want you to learn.
2 fingers.
Exactly.
Finger 1 and 4.
The rock horns, right? Slide. So we're gonna start out this way.
And that's the first section.
There it is.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. That could just be a groove in itself.
Yes, it could.
Hey, we put all of the tab and notation together for you guys as well. Make sure that you download the free workbook so you can print that out at home and, you know, work on this stuff over time.
Yeah.
So that's the first section, right?
That's right.
Notice the little...
ghost notes, right? Yeah.
2 things. The ghost notes, which is the...
right.
Before the... Do you pull off?
Let's see. I don't. I play them. Do you play them?
Pull them off.
Pull off. That's cool.
Yeah.
Either way. I
get those ghost notes there beforehand.
Right,
yeah?
so this.
Because it gives it the swing.
Ba-doo-doo.
Ba-doo-ga.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, exactly. And then the one before that. Yep.
And then that line is the next section. So that was the first section that we've done there.
Yeah.
Next section. And again, it's a bass line in itself.
Loop it.
Yes. So check this out. On the original, Nate Watts, he plays it up here. He does not play it the octave lower.
Yeah.
Now, if that freaks you out, you know, you can do it down here.
For sure.
You know, the funk police aren't going to come and get you, at least not on my watch. But if you want to stretch yourself a little bit,
I love it.
But if you want to stretch yourselves a little bit more,
yeah, all the way up to the last fret on that P bass. Jim was saying it was a P bass that Nathan Watts played all the way up to that last fret, the 20th fret of a P bass, right?
And
so
using fingers 1, 2, and 3 if you're up here, right?
Yeah,
so check
that's
this out really
right.
slowly.
Tab and notation, make sure you grab it.
Yeah, if you were playing down here, I'd probably use 1, 2, and 4.
Yes. Definitely.
Now, just a word about articulation as well, because this is really important. You're playing with horn players right here, and horn players have to get their articulation absolutely on the money because they're playing in a section, right?
Yes.
So if one of them is sort of like out, not cool, okay? You ain't going to get the call back. So you want your articulation to be like the horn players, because now we're in a section with them. Bo-ba-doo, ba-ba-doo, ba-doo, bap, ba-doo, bap.
Right.
You know, you're thinking as a horn player. So there's some short notes in there. And then off.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
those
ba-ba-da,
accents.
ba-ba-doo, bap, ba-doo, bap. Now the next phrase, yeah, just to put this out there as well. This is the one where I think, in all honesty, like when I was reading, I maybe got through that first bit a little bit. You know, I kind of scrabbled my way through like that, and then looked at the other page.
Ledger lines.
You know, this is the bit that stuffed me up.
Oh, it's so good. This part, I mean, even just that. Just playing that.
Yeah.
And you could do this with any finger, really. I guess for me, I'm doing it with pinky and third. Pinky and third. What do you play this? Ah.
I play that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little block of 4 there. So, and then little hammer on there, and then slide.
Oh, I love that slide.
Yeah, guitar player's trick, isn't it? Them guys, you know, always stealing their stuff.
I think too, at this point in the bass, I'm still playing 1 and 4. I'm playing it that way.
Yeah.
1 4 1 3.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
1 4
yeah,
or 1
yeah.
3. Either way, totally fine.
So just let's recap super quick those different parts. Okay, you got part 1. Okay,
Right.
then part 2.
That's right.
And then part 3. Then part 4.
We can even break that up.
It's a
into
long
2
one.
parts if
Yeah,
you
well.
want. That bass line to me, it's funky. That's the thing. Every single bar is cool.
Yeah.
And just enjoy every bar instead of like, oh my God, I have to get through this insane thing.
Yeah.
Just enjoy playing that. Enjoy it because every bar is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And then after that bit, so.
Ah, yeah.
And then all of this is like Hammond and Pulse for me, so.
Oh, yeah.
All kind of
I
like.
think I pick all of those. But it's cool. It's cool. Let's see. So from this spot, then we have. I mean that bass line.
Yeah. All fingers 1 and 4 as well.
I mean, amazing.
Great.
It's such a great line. And then we're almost home stretch.
Yeah.
Right. So we get. Now we have. But
Yeah.
you do something different. You kind of go. That's that Bobby Vega thing.
It's like you're falling down the stairs, but in control.
Yeah. Oh.
What was that?
Yeah, that's cool.
All I'm doing there is deadening all of these strings,
Raking down. To
raking down, and then.
It's like better. It,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's cool. Like
trying to be a drummer.
Yeah, it's cool versus this thing that I'm doing here. Right. This.
Yeah. That's the vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
And again, you're just going up the B major pentatonic here. So I'm hammering on here as well.
Yeah.
Again. Slide as well there. Some hammer, pluck, hammer, slide, pluck, hammer.
And then you pick that one. I think I do that too. Yep.
Yeah.
I do it exactly the same way.
Yeah. We'll have all of these articulations written out for you as well on that tab of notation, so make sure you grab it, otherwise you have to come back to this video and look at our sorry faces for 10 or 20 times trying to get this bass line down so you get murdered on stage.
That's right.
And there's a bloodbath. We're trying to keep you safe out there. Safe. Now, should we play it one more time?
Let's do it.
With the track?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
Yes.